Yo, what's good? It's your boy Peatr Parkr. We're over here at Woony Tunes Studio. It's the Woony Tunes Podcast, Episode 1. My boy FMB Gio, aka Giles Well, aka Tracy Reynolds. Yo, shout out to my nigga. Let him know.
And we got Pirate Toe on the phone.
Oh shit, yo, Pirate Toe calling
Pirate
in.
Toe calling in. Thanks for calling in, Pirate Toe. How we doing?
It was good, bro.
Calling into the show. I'm gonna put my number out. No bullshit. You could call in. Call into the show. Let me know your women problems. If you're having girl problems, I feel bad for you, son.
Shit. I got 1,000 problems. Ain't one of them bitches.
Yeah. I don't got no bitch problems, yo. I did for a little bit. That's another thing. I never gone crazy over no bitch.
Yeah, nah, I've been in my younger years, but I've never seen me do that again, bro.
Been there, done that.
But yeah.
Last time I did that, I got tattoos on my face.
Either one type of girl problem dead. Yo, so.
You said last time I did that, I got tattoos on my. Yeah, this nigga was doing it.
Not doing that again.
Yo, so Tom, we over here in the podcast right now. This is the next big venture for Woony Tunes Studio. Earlier this week, we dropped the first episode of Bomb the Booth, which is gonna be a new video series that I'm gonna be uploading on my channel and shit. Stay tuned for all the drops for that. We'll have different artists coming over to the studio, coming into the booth. We can shoot 4K videos and shit. We're dropping them on there. Come in, do a free verse, hop in the booth, rap your shit, get you a nice little video and shit. So any artists out there that are looking to get some exposure, it's a good opportunity. And you know, once we get this podcast really rolling, we'll start taking interviews and shit and add them into the mix. So
Come sit next to Big Tracy, baby.
So we'll
Come sit next to Big T, man. Come sit on the couch. Come sit with Big Pete and Big Tracy. We're gonna be in this motherfucker cooling. I swear. Get an interview going.
I forgot to get a bag of chips, nigga.
Yo, I was saying I have niggas pull up in here, right, Louis? And I play them in 2K while they on the screen, like we play on the TV in here. And we're playing 2K. I'm taking niggas money all day on 2K.
Until you get a fucking sweat bag.
I don't think nobody could beat me, bro. I'm unbeatable.
Yo, we were just talking about that earlier. I was telling this nigga, I bought a book the other day, bro. $50 book.
Yeah, he's gonna say it's crazy. You buying a $50 book, Louis?
You bought a $50 book.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's not even like that's not even bad. Like I bought this chick a book. I used to buy her books all the time.
I was telling this nigga earlier, I was like, you know, niggas will say that I'm crazy for buying a $50 book, but niggas will buy 2K for $70 for the last 10 years, bro. Niggas ain't learning shit from that, nigga. I read 80 pages today in an hour, bro. I'm just taking it in, taking notes in my book and shit. And fucking, I already learned something from that book, bro. You know, niggas would be like, yo, that's crazy. But they ain't learning shit from 2K. They're playing the same game over and over. Just different players with the same stats.
I was telling him I spank your ass all the time. You're 99 overall and I'm only 60, bro, and I be busting your ass.
I haven't even fucking been
You got that shit deleted.
Delete it.
No, I still got it. I just haven't been playing.
Nah, there's no time to play that right now. Call of Duty's out.
Yeah,
No, that new Black Ops just... You played it yet?
Mm-hmm.
That new Black Ops is alright?
One of the best games out right now.
Yeah, you think so?
Personally, one of my favorite games.
Honestly, they did great. They did great by that.
They did real good on that game.
Yeah.
Real good on that game. I was telling this nigga Sneeze commented on my shit. The zombies was boring because you suck on zombies.
No, zombies my shit.
No, we did
I
the
love
Easter eggs,
zombies,
you know
but
that,
this
right?
nigga Louis sucks on it, bro. Cause niggas was on the big map, bro. It's a big ass map, bro.
See,
niggas was sanctioned in one little spot of the map, bro. The map is fucking huge.
You know what I got, bro?
And then niggas, there's some shit in zombies, bro, where you could like leave the map, like you could like finish the mission.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's never been a thing, bro. You just
Yeah,
play
it
until
is.
the final. You just play until the final round.
There were Easter eggs.
no.
You had to
On
do
the end
the
of the
Easter
map?
egg. If you finish the Easter egg, you get to the end.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I did.
I never
Nah,
did the
so
Easter eggs.
what
I just
was
played until
doing-
you died.
Yeah, no, that's what we was doing. We did the Easter egg earlier, and nigga, we died to the boss. Nigga, that shit was that shit mad hard to kill the boss, bro. That's the big octopus in the water.
Yeah, I haven't played that. I just been playing the town alone.
Yo, you know what I got? I'm late. I'm late to the game, bro. I'm still on my P4 and shit. But like, I got that Black Ops like 3, and on that Black Ops 3, bro, they have a downloadable content, bro, where you can get all the OG maps, bro.
Yeah.
I bought that shit, so I got all the old maps.
That's what I wanted to do for Black Ops 6.
From the first one, bro, from Black Ops 1, from Actually, not even Black Ops, from World at War, bro. Those maps.
Yeah, you got those maps.
I got those maps all the way up until.
Bro, you literally have to bring that shit in one day. We just gotta play it on here.
Yeah, bro. Like I've been going crazy with that. I think that shit's fire. Like that's like one of those things where it's like I don't even want to get rid of my P4 just because of that.
No, yeah, those isn't solid.
Like I wouldn't want to get rid of those maps.
I want to get an original Xbox so bad, the OG Xbox, and I want to play Tony Hawk Underground on it.
You know that they remade Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2?
Yeah,
they remastered those shits.
I haven't played those.
So we gotta get that too, bro, up in here. But
yeah, we get some games in here. We could be cooling.
Yeah,
we can play that. You ever play that game on the OG? You have the OG Xbox?
Of course.
You ever play that game? It was like the Nickelodeon game.
Which one?
It was like a party game.
Oh yeah.
It's like probably.
They got that. You know they got that for the Wii. I mean for the Switch.
Mm-hmm.
I almost copped it for the Switch for my kid.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they did.
No, they don't.
I almost.
The Nickelodeon game, the old one.
The old one.
No, they don't.
Yeah, where you could do the racing and the fighting.
It was like some paint. Like there was like this one. I remember this one mission in the game where you could fucking you're like at the Krusty Krab with him, and you're just throwing slime all over the place, bro. I forgot how like you win the game, but like I just remember that part. There's no way that's on the Switch.
Yeah,
there's like zero way.
They have it. It's a remade version of that OG one.
Doubt it.
I'm telling you, it's like $20 too. It's a cheap game. One of those ones they don't even put in the case. They got it on the shelf.
Bro, I'm about to fucking. I'm gonna have to look that shit up.
But yeah.
So you don't work tomorrow?
Nah, I do. I just got back to work today. Yeah, niggas like to call me when I just get back. That's everybody's signature move. Even Phantom does that.
Nigga, speaking of Phantom, this nigga just dropped that new album. I haven't even heard it.
You ain't even listen to that new Phantom album, kid? Yo.
I didn't even hear it, bro.
You're slacking, bro.
What's the name of that?
You would have been sending it to me, bitch.
You slacking. I'm about to send it to you right now. I'm about to look up the name of it right now, though, for Pete. It's a good one. It's called Not From Here. Phantom the Legend. He dropped it on October 23rd.
I seen all the promo leading up to it, but I haven't had any time. I'm busy and shit, you know.
I'm gonna send it to
Trying
you
to
too.
get all this shit moving with the studio, the podcast, the Bond the Booth series and shit. But we here now, bro. We live with the podcast. The Bond the Booth first video just started and shit. But this nigga Yo Mo will better call you back in a little bit.
Oh, no, yeah, you good. I'm about to be on the game.
Alright, shoot yo.
Yeah, alright, little nigga. Yo. Play that first track on that tape.
Let me know what's going on the airways, man.
Let's hear that first track on this album.
Put it right here, or?
Yeah, put it right there. Fuck it. See this new Phantom the Legend. What's the name of this track?
This one's on the first track, Save Us.
You produced this beat too?
Most likely. I believe everything. You know Phantom. Everything. This is everything with Phantom. Everything's from, probably not the mix. Everything's Phantom. Good intro song.
Pretty smooth. Good little stuff, the album and shit. What I like about it, he ain't trying to sound like Gunna on this one. Yeah. Sounding like himself.
Nah, I'm gonna definitely be with him more. Definitely way more. Like I say, I be telling him I can't move around, bro. You live far as fuck, bro. But like, if I had wheels, bro, I'm there all the time. Every time I had my wheels, I was always at his crib.
That beat for the drop is nice.
No, he's a beast. That's definitely all his beats right there, bro. That's all he do. Remember, that's what he started off as.
I know. I remember you met that nigga on Amazon.
Yeah, the way I met that nigga was they had us I was already working there for a couple months already. This is like my beginning of Amazon type shit, and they told me I was training somebody today, and they just brought him up to me, and then as soon as he seen me, he just started cheesing off rip, and he just dapped each other up like, "What's good, bro?" And then like off rip, it was just like that, and then it was like the second day I have a video. The second day we was working with each other because we was working side by side, like we was riding along together. So we was like delivering packages together. And then, yeah, he started bringing his laptop and shit. He was telling me he was a producer and shit. I was probably the same time he just had your studio.
Remember you brought that nigga to my crib one day, niggas chopped it up.
Yeah, and then we went to your crib. I don't know if we was working that day or we got off early that day.
And we got a break or some shit.
Yeah, we took a break or something. We pulled up to his spot, yep. Nah, good dude. Yeah, for sure. Like, he gotta like really push this shit.
You gotta get this nigga on the podcast too.
He gotta push this shit.
Get this nigga over here and shit. At least I'm gonna take some time, dive into that. Really give that shit a listen. Get this nigga over here and have him talk about it.
Let me play my favorite one. That's like a good out there. This is my favorite track on the shit. It's called "Save My Life." I really like this one. This is like probably one that I play over and over.
Yeah, this is the one.
So like this is one of my favorites. He has an unreleased shit. I'll play that one real quick. Right after. So you can hear real quick. But that one's smooth too. I fuck with that one. But he just never released it because he had probably a million songs.
Man, so that's there right there. Solid on this shit. Beats fire.
Yeah, yeah.
Good one.
This is one of my favorite songs. He's definitely good, bro. I be telling him, you good, he's good. You two are definitely my top favorite artists like that I know for sure. And you guys are both good.
Yeah, the project I'm working on right now, of this way out, that's like, I can't wait to drop that, bro.
Which one's that one called? Because you haven't even told me what it was called.
Yeah, This Way Out. It's
This Way Out?
Yeah, it's a new project I've been working on. It's part of a trilogy. It's the second part of the trilogy. The first one being Shift. Shift is like
so there's a third part.
Like the third part. It's not even released or any details on that yet. It's all a secret. First one is Shift. Shift is the way in. This Way Out is the way out.
I really gotta get out of my shell.
My third one is gonna be like me and my truest form and shit.
Yeah, no, I gotta get on one with you.
Yeah, you gotta start dropping music again, bro. You haven't dropped anything in a while, bro. Them 2 hits that you first dropped was buzzing for a little while.
They still play them shits, bro. That's what I be saying. I don't know if niggas. That's why I posted on IG. I don't know if niggas be sneak dissing or really showing love, bro. Because I be on Twitch and shit. And niggas will always mention my song, or like Louis will be on stream and then he has song requests on his shit. And they'll keep requesting my song and shit. Like, I don't know if they laughing or like, you know what I'm saying? That's just the type of nigga I be though. But it's like at the end of the day, even if you're laughing, bro, you're still listening to. You're bringing it up.
That's how I see it.
Yeah, goofy nigga.
Kanye
you know what I'm saying?
There ain't no such thing as bad publicity.
Yeah.
If they listening, whether it's negative or positive.
Like, bro, I'm telling you, bro. Every single hour, this nigga kept playing the song, bro. Like it was one point me and Louis started talking about it. Like, yo, this nigga's forcing it, no? Like, yeah, like, bro, come on. Like, now you're doing the most. Like, I really don't know if you're trying to sneak this or you're trying to, like, you showing love. I appreciate if you showing love. But if you're trying to sneak this, like, bro, you a little ass nigga, bro. I'll smack the shit out you. You're not having that same energy.
Yeah, I feel that, bro. That's how I feel for a while with my music. But then I just started not giving a fuck. As long as niggas is playing it, whether they're talking shit about it or whether they're actually
playing it.
You know, I got a couple cats that I work with that I showed them that $1 Million track that I dropped a while back on Lincoln. Not the Lincoln about it. That Sucks Then We Die album that I made back in the RV and shit and at the old spot. Classic. And like when I dropped that, there's a couple cats that like I think the first time they heard it, it was like a joke, like, oh, this nigga makes music, so they was like playing it, like not clowning me, but like making it a joke type shit. And then it turned into like niggas actually realizing like, oh damn, this nigga does make pretty good music. And now like every time I go to work, bro, they're singing that track and they know all the words to it and shit.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, sometimes it starts that way where it starts as like niggas is joking and talking shit and laughing, but then it turns them into like real fans because, then they start really listening, and then they get that vibe.
And you keep evolving too. So
Yeah.
it's like,
That's definitely
they
like,
seen it from the beginning.
part of the process, especially anybody who's really been there since the OG days, back in the basement, or even like when I used to have the studio in the back of the whip, driving around and shit. Like that was an era, bro.
I gotta listen to that. It is what it is again, because I know there was definitely some tracks on there. I used to listen to that shit all the time too.
Nah, it is what it is was a good. It is what it is was a good one. I had a couple. There was one song though
Great
that when I
cover,
uploaded
too.
on SoundCloud, it didn't let me drop one song. It was I Need $1.
Yeah.
That one wouldn't, because of copyright issues and shit. It was like, that was the only beat that I didn't like actually get. That was just like something I heard other niggas rapping. I was like, yeah, I had to throw a verse on it back. Mac Miller and Chris Webby hopped on that I Need $1 beat. I was like, yeah, this is a hard one. I need to hop on this and shit. So I ended up doing that, but that is what it is. That was a whole nother time in life, bro. Real talk.
That shit was definitely. I was gonna say that the cover of it's so fire, for its time too. Like you really did that shit on the cover, bro. Cause the way I know how it is, how you really did the picture.
With the edit?
Yeah. Like
nah.
no, that shit is fire, bro. For sure ahead of its time, bro. Like, what the fuck? I need some shit like that.
Yeah, and like I just been like just gradually doing more. It's like evolving from like where I was at that point. Like most of that album was recorded in my whip, and then coming to now having the studio and the booth and doing all the shit that I'm doing now. It's like two completely different like times of life and shit. And it's nice to see the evolution. Anybody who's been rocking with me since then, like shout out to y'all. I really appreciate everybody who's been tuning in from the beginning, seeing the progression, seeing the evolution of my career, and Woony Tunes being just something that me and my friends were saying, to like being a label representing you, representing V, fucking Camille, that nigga XVI Pandy out in India. Because for those who don't know, I have an artist and producer that I work with who's from India, like the country and shit. This nigga's a problem. He got a couple tracks that he made with me and shit. And like I've been helping him get his music exposed out here in the States and shit. He's been doing the same, get me some radio play and some shit out there in India. And it's dope to be able to work with collective of people from all over the world. I think that's
That
like,
far too. That shit's far as a motherfucker.
it's almost the complete opposite side of the world.
Bro, that shit is far, bro. How long is that flight?
I don't know, but I know that when I call him at midnight, it's like 8 or 9 in the morning for him.
Yeah, I can't imagine being out of the country, because like I love UFC now and shit. So like most of the fans I be peeping in the comments, I'm a big UFC fan now, bro. It's crazy. But they're like on the opposite side of the world, so they don't get to see the main card till like 5 in the morning, 3 in the morning.
That's what this nigga was telling me too. Like being where they're at and shit, they're fucking. I be talking to him. It's like I'm talking to a nigga from the future, because he's technically like almost a whole day ahead of me and shit.
Yeah.
And fucking, it's crazy because like when niggas is going to bed over here, niggas is waking up over there.
I think that's my time zone for real though. That's
crazy.
my realistic time zone over there, because I don't sleep at nighttime. Yeah,
Yeah,
the only
I
reason,
feel
if I was wealthy and shit like that, bro, I probably wouldn't sleep. I swear on my soul, I probably wouldn't sleep. I'd be up all day.
Not enough hours in a day.
I'd just be up all day. The only reason I go to sleep is I have to, go to work.
This nigga was telling me out there they don't even have TikTok out there in India.
I heard it was getting banned out here.
Yeah, but it's banned already out in India. I was telling him about how TikTok
is that real?
exposure. Yeah, I don't know. There was something that back in when Trump was president, that was something that they talked about.
I just seen some girl post that shit like a couple days ago. That's probably, I think it was November or some shit like that. Like it's a close-up date that it was getting banned in America. Every time I see that shit pop up so many times though. So
yeah, we don't know.
We're gonna find out if it does.
I was gonna say, maybe people saying that because the election's coming up, people really thinking that Trump's about to take this election, and if he does, maybe that is something that he wants to push and really doing the ban that he talked about before. We'll see, we'll get into the politics at a later time. Just want to keep this one really light and just like, this is more just like it's the pilot. We're just chopping it up, seeing what we could do, seeing how this ends up turning out, and then we'll end up getting more in depth with these topics and these interviews while we're actually doing the podcast, when we start getting real guests and shit on here. But for what it's worth, I think this is a good beginning for where we are, and anybody that's tuning into this right now, watching this, I just want to thank everybody for tuning in. Make sure y'all niggas subscribe, drop a like, comment, and maybe drop some shit that you guys want us to talk about on later podcasts, and let us know if there's anything that you want to see, or anybody you want to see. Make sure you let your people know about the bomb the booth shit, and we'll get shit rolling. And we'll see where we end up. This is just day one, and the future's ahead of us, bro.
And whatever Tracy's up to, he'll let you know.
Let him know
in the near future.
In the near
I
future.
just really be just so low key with everything, cause I'm not so big on like. The thing about me, for real, is I'm not so big on like being a big thing. I just feel like I would just let that happen if that was the case.
Yeah,
Type shit, you know what I mean? Like I don't try to force it on nobody. I'm not trying to force it down nobody's throat. If you fuck with it, you fuck with it. If you don't, you don't. Like, but I'ma just, before the time I die, or like leave this earth, bro, you're just gonna have a piece of me like on this earth type shit. That's just how I feel.
Just to leave something behind.
Yeah, like just leave something behind type shit. Like that's just what it is.
On that note, we'll sign off with this last question. We'll leave this one to the fans. Tell us what you think. It's like, when you die, what's something that you want people to remember you by when you're gone and you leave this earth, and what's the legacy that you want to leave for yourself? Make sure you drop your answers in the comments, and we'll bring up this in the next one. Yo, I'm Peatr Parkr.
That's a juicy one.
Thank you for tuning in. This is the Woony Tunes podcast, episode 1. Like,
Tracy, you already know what it is. See you soon.
Yeah.